The Social Regressive here. This message is for the folks at YouTube that are the gatekeepers of everything here. And that's one of the things that we kind of forget. You know, YouTube feels like a giant machine, in a lot of ways it is, but really that machine, the gears in it, the cogs, they're actual people. And I want those people to reconsider what they're doing right now and to unban James Yeager's channel. Because really YouTube is, and the internet in general, it's supposed to be like an extension, kind of a meta extension of the American ideal, where, originally people come to the United States so that they can bring their own religion, their own thoughts, their own ideas, their own relatives, and as many as they can bring. And, they can live right next door to somebody that doesn't agree with them. And then everybody just kind of, as long as there's no, hurt being done, actual hurt, then, it's okay. Everybody just kind of lives next to each other. And, we can have ideas, we can exchange things. And, that's really what YouTube is supposed to be about. We were all drawn here to start producing content because, it was a free, kind of open place where we can take our little crackpot ideas, our own weaknesses, our own strengths, and, produce stuff for other people's enjoyment or for people to point and laugh at in the case of some of my videos. But we all have this perspective that we want to bring, and we want to be able to engage people all across the world and, have conversations. We can bounce stuff off each other. We can just, make it like a bullhorn if we want to, or we're just kind of shouting out there. And the neat thing is that, it's all voluntary. You don't have to listen to somebody if you don't want to. You can choose who you want to associate with. If you want to expand things out, you can. And if YouTube goes in this direction where they take certain content that they just don't like, they don't think that, people should be doing this sort of thing, it really does make them into, that old idea of what the Puritans were, where they were trying to, kind of clamp down on everything. And, it really does make them into this new puritanical force where, really, none of us are going to feel like we can come to this venue and, speak our minds and, talk about whatever we want to, or to demonstrate things. And, we've already been feeling it as far as, some of us came to this platform to make money, some people to, to grow some kind of celebrity status, or, they have a willingness to teach. All kinds of different things bring us here. And we're just not going to feel like we can do that if, number one, for the folks that came here to make money, that's already under attack. For those of us that just want to be able to reach out and talk to different people from, all kinds of different stripes, that's under attack because, certain videos are just being kind of placed into this little bin, where you have to kind of fight through red tape in order to view that stuff. And, this move to ban someone whose ideas you don't like, whose messages you don't like, it's really not a good idea. And it's going to undermine, actually, you guys at YouTube, it's going to undermine your own system. People won't have faith in you anymore. They're going to wonder, okay, who's next? It's kind of like the, it's a minimal example of that old thing. First they came for the Jews, then they came for me. We have to be able to stick up for folks, even folks that we don't agree with, whose messages we may find caustic. Let's support James Yeager in this, and you other guys that have channels. Apparently this is the thing going around. It's the great chain letter video thing. Get out there, let YouTube know, and let everybody else know what's happening. And let's see if we can kind of work this back a little bit. This was one misstep. Of course, it is a very intentional one, but I think that this thing needs to be walked back, and maybe with a little pressure that can happen. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Even if you didn't like this particular content, go ahead and subscribe. There's probably something coming that's more up your alley. Check out this playlist right here. This is going to have videos in a similar vein to what you just watched. These two videos we cherry-picked for you. And finally, the Social Regressive is on Patreon. So you can become a patron of the destructive arts and earn some goodies while helping us to provide high-quality videos just by kicking us a few bucks a month. Thanks a bunch for your patronage.